Why chill at home when you can play it hot this winter? From February 5th to the 18th, join us at Champions Club Texas for the Winter Poker Open. Tournament series with over $1.5 million in guarantees, including a main event with a $1 million guaranteed prize pool. Whether you're here to compete or just escape the cold, there's a seat at our table waiting for you. Winter Poker Open. Don't miss your chance to win big this winter at Champions Club Texas.
Play your hand, play your hand. No, counting the stack, stacking the bags. 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 No, play your hand, play your hand. Play your hand, play your hand. Play your hand, play your hand. Play your hand, play your hand.
Good evening and welcome to Champions Poker Live from Champions Club here in Houston, Texas. This is Dan Fouts coming to you live with Kyle Miller. How's it going, Kyle?
It's going great. Great charity event here tonight. Played down to the final table. It's been a fun one.
Yeah, this is exciting. It's the Camp Hope charity tournament. Down to the final table. I believe we have just 9 players left.
Try to get them up.
I thought we were down to 8, but it looks like
at the end, I'm going to kick it over to you guys. Like, you guys ready? And you guys be really excited, okay? Oh, hey, everybody. My name is Chris Fahey, and I'm very excited to welcome you to the final table, the first annual Celebrity Poker Tournament hosted here at the Champions Club in Texas, where we've got more than $3.1 million chipped in gameplay with an average stack of $319,000. We welcomed more than 125 buys, rebuys, and add-ons for 85 total players, and we are looking at the final 9. You guys have made it. You guys and girls have made it. You did that, and it's not for nothing. A charity tournament all to raise money for the PTSD Foundation of Camp Hope, where we're helping restore combat veterans back to a place of hope, of faith, and of love. That's what we're doing. That's where this money is going, and we need everybody's help. We can't thank you enough for doing it. So thank you guys, and good luck.
Glad to be here. Right on. Hook 'em horns.
Brad, you want to put them in the air? What's up? You want to put them in the air?
Yes. All right, guys. Shuffle up and deal. Let's go. Hey, Mike, what's up with your chip stack? Come on.
I was cheated. She's sitting right over there, the cheater. I guarantee you I'm in at least 3 hands.
Feel like we're going to have a very active and fun final table.
These are better cards than what we were playing with.
Atypical from a normal poker tournament where things are pretty quiet and serious. These players having a lot of fun all night long.
I thought you were going to phone a friend. And I was
here.
Yeah, it was a super fun day here at Champions.
Playing some poker,
we had our normal Saturday Monster Stack tournament, of course, and then we had this great charity tournament here. 85 players showed up, lots of rebuys, lots of money donated to these charities, the Camp Hope and the PTSD Foundation.
Well, what?
Super great causes. All in from Justin here with King Deuce of Diamonds. Polly
moving on up
with Jacks.
I'm over here if you need me.
Raising to isolate.
I do have an extra.
Oh, King Jack back in action. Oh, one's right, one's right.
Raise and take it.
You're lucky I laid down aces.
Way to set the pace.
Yeah.
I laid down aces. I wasn't playing them. Wasn't going to do it.
Folks have been having fun all day. A lot of veterans played in the tournament today, and a lot of money raised for veterans.
Hey, is there like a 7-second bleep on this?
They need to bleep you for 7 seconds? How long are you going to curse, Preston? 7
He's been doing it for 7 Hey, don't let the clothes fool you.
$240,000.
Raised to $240,000.
He announced over here from the right.
Do I have to prove
Suited
it?
ace 8.
There it is.
I would count that. I would count that, sir. I would count that if I were you.
Knows his stack. Jams with 240,000. Blinds are 30,000, 60,000. You see it at the bottom right corner there. And under the gun jam for 240. Pretty strong here.
Action folds all the way around to the blinds. And it looks like it's going to fold
y'all can't
around.
get me into 8th place.
You say 8th place?
No big blind
I'm already in
ante
8th place.
during this tournament.
He showed me an 8 of hearts, ladies and gentlemen.
So just picking up a free orbit there. Going to come into the big blind now.
Play one more hand, by God. I just wanted to be on TV. Hey, everybody out there in TV world, you donate some money to the dang Camp Hope right now, by God. Oh, my Jesus of Jesus. Look at that. Look, I want you to look at that. You can't? The rules? There's rules we're living by now all of a sudden?
All of a sudden, huh?
All of a sudden?
Now it's real.
So when you cut those people off,
Preston,
on
the
I-8,
shortest
you
stack
weren't living by the rules then?
under the gun, makes a fold, and it folds around to Pauly G. Opens things up with a suited connector.
Mine's working like a champ.
It's working.
It ain't helping, but it's working.
Thank you. One's good.
I'll take one. Thank you.
Hey, you wouldn't have some sparkling water from Italia, will you? Italy. That's the one I don't want.
Serve it as an Italian sparkling water.
Perfect.
Queen Deuce decides to go with it. Suited queen in the small blind. And then the Dan Fouts hand in the big blind.
7-4, let's go. Now Dawson, who is currently all in, getting a little bit of love in the chat here. Got a couple of people sweating him. Let us know if you're out there watching. Who are you sweating?
He has 130.
130. I know Annie and Darby are hoping Dawson takes this one down. He does have the best hand going in.
So when they asked what your favorite hand was, mine was 3-4 suited. So I had to play it.
There you go.
Okay.
Queen deuce suited.
You couldn't say it and then not play it.
Yeah, 100%. They would have roasted me on the stream. What am I going to do?
I had a couple of diamonds in my hand, brother.
Hear that?
I'm not going to
That's a
say
pretty good
that.
flop for you.
Really
didn't
good
have
flop
any
for
deuces.
Dawson.
5 of spades.
I had a lot of diamonds, no
Trip
deuces.
deuces.
And that seals it on
That's
the
it.
turn.
That's about
It's a
as
done deal.
dead
Queen
as it
Deuce
gets.
will double up.
Hey, you got a 4. You got a 4.
I rivered some outs.
Dawson,
have-
a
you
plumber
can have
from
the
right
pot
here
with a
in
4.
Houston,
I rivered some outs.
doubling up.
You have to get in with 4-3, with 4 high
Good
rates.
job.
That's my favorite hand. I said on my, I can't not play it and write it down.
It's for charity.
That's a hell of a
Got
flop out there.
Morgan in the chat, giving
Let's
some
cheers
love
your last
to
10.
Why are you going to be so
Angel.
ugly?
Last Frontier.
Well, here we go. Cheers.
Hey, y'all,
Yeah, cheers.
hey, y'all aren't going to believe this, but Daddy's going all in.
Angel in the 2 seat.
$25,000. Hey, don't be scared. I
And
think all of y'all should call me. Seriously. In the blind.
In the blind.
Preston all in for the big blind here, looking for some action, hoping to
Really?
get multiple callers.
I bet you have one of those at the house. I got 2 of these for the wife. I put them. All right, that's pretty good. That's my card counter now.
I feel for Preston. I want him to win this. So I'm gonna
You are so ugly. We're talking $25,000.
you may double up.
Oh, you got to put 60 in there?
Angel with a little pocket pair is going to raise it up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's good enough.
The draggers, we like to call them.
I wanted to see my shitty cards up top.
When you hit your set of 3s, you'll be dragging that pot.
I love you.
Protection.
You're not going to believe this, but I'm not going to get to win all that. I've seen the rules. I'm not proud of them.
Chris all in, ace-10 suited.
You got to start somewhere.
Staying
Preston.
alive.
Wow, and 9s for Dawson.
Oh, my
Just doubled
Jesus,
up.
Why don't you just kick me in the nuts?
Making the call here.
Scrotum. What's proper?
Gonads.
Gonads. Gonads.
okay.
Kick me in the gonads.
Testicles. Beep. Cojones.
Whatever the beep is, that's what I didn't mean to say.
Big
Angel
Preston
gets out of the
Hey,
way.
good luck, all in.
So
Talking
Preston
about me, not you.
with a chance to quadruple up here.
Look, it's going to take him 35 minutes to figure out how little I get.
Yeah.
Is that all I get right there?
Dawson in the lead right now with 9s, in really good shape here.
All that over there.
You're bold-faced lying to me, aren't you?
But Chris does have hearts
25 times
and
1.
2 overcards.
125.
Oh, no. I have the Submariner.
All right.
So that, oh, no, it's the same watch.
Face up, please.
I'm not turning mine over. All right, I will.
Oh.
Come on, Kings.
9s are cheap.
Hey, let's all say Kings together. 1, 2, 3. Jackasses.
Ace high flop.
King's
Good
not
news
gonna
for
do me any good
Chris.
now. Thanks, ladies.
Takes the lead.
Couple of Kings. That's ball game.
3 spades on board though now, and Dawson, if the only spade, has that 9 of spades,
Ace.
but it runs clean for the ace 10,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's going to eliminate Preston.
I'm taking my microphone with me, though.
Dawson did have more chips than Chris, so he's still in there, but he
in the middle
loses a
of the
big
night,
chunk.
Y'all hear me? I don't want to hear it.
Preston.
Hey, enjoyed it, guys.
It's going to eliminate
Hey,
Preston
seriously,
Sams in 9th place from
donate
Garland,
as much as
Texas.
you can to the call.
Made it to the final table. Donated a lot of money today for Camp Hope. Awesome charity. These guys are playing for something, though. They have a great prize for first place, a 5-day cruise out of Galveston. The winner gets to pick a cruise line, go on a nice 5-day cruise. Second place is a package to Lake Charles, 2-night stay and some dinner there. And in the third place
My mic turned off.
gets a package here at Champions Club. 2-night stay, free dinner. So some great prizes here, but really all of these folks were here to donate to the Camp Hope charity. And it was super fun to hang out today and watch all these guys have fun and play some poker. Chris with another suited ace. Raising it up here. Seems to be getting the best run of cards so far. Involved almost every hand so far. Chris is from Belleville. Says his occupation is toilet sales. But he also says his favorite hand is his right hand. So who knows how serious any of this is.
Ace 10, a pretty serious hand here.
Is that right?
Yeah, looking really good. Ace 10 hitting a piece. Chris with backdoor spades, though, and he's got a gut shot straight draw. If an 8 should come off.
75.
Garvin's going to bet a little bit. 75,000.
You made the final table 17.
Nothing made yet for Chris, but as you mentioned, plenty of opportunity to improve here.
And whoever wins this pot will be the chip leader. Patricia sitting there at 880,000. There's 615 in this pot already. Chris clicking back, raises to 200,000, puts most of his chips in there.
Yeah, putting the pressure back on Garvin. Garvin asks how much he's playing back. Both of them not backing down here, want to play for it all, it seems like.
Another 95. Preston.
I like this move by Chris.
That's what you get. No, that's what you get is a pat on the back.
Feels like he probably has so much equity and wants to
You get a good job.
get the chips in while he can.
Karate Kid. Yeah, Karate Kid right
Go all the way.
All right. Oh, y'all are screwed now.
That's going to cost you $12 in a health card. Just going to let you know that.
That's it.
Hey, how's your buddy Ruben doing?
I busted him.
Oh, is he standing up? I didn't see him.
Yeah, he's on the sideline.
I'm sorry, I didn't see him over there.
Garvin raises it all in here, and he's got the hand to do it with. Chris is going to need some help. Needs that 8 or needs running spades.
I ain't coming until you go.
You have a lot of good turns. You can have a lot of good turns.
I don't need it. I got microphone.
That's not one of them.
That does not help. Now he needs that 8.
You needed that on the turn. Yeah.
But it runs out clean. Ace 10 with another pot.
Good hand.
This time going to Garvin, and he takes a huge chip lead now. Over 1 million in chips. 1.3 million for Garvin.
One step lower than me.
Higher.
Higher, my bad.
That will eliminate Chris.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate it. Yes.
Pavilion in 8th place. 7 players remaining.
Thanks, sir. Fun.
Enjoyed it, man.
Yep.
Great charity event. We hope you're enjoying it. If you're out there watching, be sure to give us a like and a subscribe. We do stream poker content here on Champions Poker Live, typically 4 times a week. Lots of cash games, lots of tournaments. And you can come check it out here. We are an actual poker club here in Houston. The only one in the whole state that has a hotel on site. You can come here and stay and play. 6440 West Sam Houston Parkway South in Houston, Texas. Justin getting it all in here. Pocket 8s. Good hand to go with.
How much is it?
Yeah, blinds are going up pretty quick within this tournament. And players not afraid to just get the chips in. Chip leader asking for a count there, but out of the way with the king 4 off. Now Angel in the big blind. Low suited gapper. Thinking things over. Most of Angel's chips here does make the fold. Much easier to let go of the 80 versus risk most of your stack with the 5 high, even though it does look pretty nice for a big blind defense sometimes.
On the big blind. 50, 60, 70, 80. Big blind.
Polly under the gun and out of the way there. Starting to fold around, but Dawson, ace king, jams it. Just over a big blind's worth.
Oh, it's going to be tough for Angel to fold this pretty looking hand with most of his chips already in the blind. We can see it's going to need a lot of help, but when you're that short on chips and you look down at King Jack, makes the call, keeps some chips behind.
How much?
Yeah, Patricia fully aware. It's just 20K to call. Typically 8 deuce, not going to see many flops, but 20K closing the action.
And she has so much chips compared to these other players. She can afford to peel off a flop here and see if she hits anything. And King Jack takes the lead.
100,000 back, 300,000 in the middle. but they do check, check. And just like that, Dawson takes the lead on the turn, finds an ace. And that king, no good.
2 pairs for 2 different players.
All hands do have to be tabled with an all-in. And Dawson,
with the triple up.
yeah. Runner, runner. Nothing funner.
Good job. Yeah, ace face. Good job. So.
Nice chip up there for Dawson. Couple players right around that 300,000 mark. Justin Dorsal as well, and now Angel, the short stack on the table, 100,000, but at least he's gone through the blinds already. Has some free hands to look at and decide to go with. And just as we saw, 100,000 can find a double or triple up and be right back in things. Justin, ace 10. First to act. Says all of it yet again.
Another pretty looking suited connected hand here, but once again, 8 high. Probably not what you want to go with. But Dawson is going to go for it. Feeling the heat here after tripling up just the last hand. Decides to give some action to Justin here. He's not going to be in terrible shape. But with the ace 10, Justin will be a 60-40 favorite. And Justin actually has slightly more chips, so Dawson will be the one at risk here and will need some help.
Always carry your one. There you go.
Something in the middle.
Justin does have a single club in his hand. Lowers some of the outs there. Pretty good flop for the 7-8 though. 6 makes him the nuts. Ace 10 still in the lead. Dawson looking for a 6, 7, or 8. But it's the 3 of clubs. Ace 10 is good, and that will eliminate Dawson in 7th place. I think everybody that made the final table gets a nice little gift basket, swag bag. But the top 3 spots get pretty good prizes. That's going to do it for Dawson Shaler. Plumber from right here in Houston. Nice run for him. 85 players today. These guys made it a long ways. And this tournament, unlike a lot of our Champions tournaments, was designed to go pretty quickly. The blind levels go up pretty fast. Just trying to get a lot of rebuys in there for that charity, and we certainly did that. Don't have an exact number yet, but I'm being told that they raised close to $50,000 today for Camp Hope, so that's great. It was great to see all these people in the room. Great silent auction going on as well. We hope to do many more charity events like that here at Champions Club. Dorsal all in with ace high. Justin asking for a count from the big blind with just 8 deuce. Dorsal hoping to get a call from that hand.
Yep. You're the only cards left with a nice loose haircut. Looking good.
I will say that out of the field, and especially out of this final table, Justin and Dorsal, probably 2 of the players that seem the most comfortable here. Obviously with some of the charity poker tournaments, there are some first-time or very recreational players, but again, they look pretty confident and comfortable here. Especially under all the bright lights, stream tables. Definitely new to the majority of players out there, so understandable to find some nerves, be a little worried or cautious, feel like a fish out of water. But not the case for some of these players, especially Paulie G. I've seen him around Champions before. I think I may have even played a final table with him before.
Yeah, it was a great mix of regular players and people who have never played the game at all. Just asking about, don't even know when it's their turn and stuff. So I think that's really great. Introduce some people to what's going on here at Champions Club.
Patricia.
But also raise a bunch of money for a great charity.
That may not be.
Angel just limping in here with kings and leaving a tiny bit behind. Setting the trap.
I know.
7 Deuce having some fun with it.
There you go.
Going about 6 cruises a year.
Some will say the worst hand in poker. Some would say the best hand in poker. And Ace Queen just jams it from the big blind. King's obviously going to get the 4 remaining chips in there.
It's a trap!
And Justin now not loving this.
It's for charity. But the discipline and the cruise package for first. Got to make the fold. So Ace Queen up against the Ace Magnets, the Kings.
Okay. Good luck to you, friend. Ooh.
So Angel definitely with the best hand, but he does have the shorter stack. Needs to hold up here.
You're just happy you didn't have more.
Safe flop.
Yeah, so far so good. The wheel draw now, though. 3 or an ace
Can you give me change?
would be bad news for Angel. But it's a board pair. Kings will hold. And a nice, just about triple up there for Angel. Goes from 100,000 to 280.
All right. It's making its way around.
I don't know if he still has that.
Angel getting some love in the chat now. Let us know who you're rooting for. If you're out there watching, be sure to give us a like and a subscribe while you're at it. Get some great poker content in your feed. Wow.
Queens now.
Back-to-back huge hands for Angel.
See if he goes same strategy and just limps in there. Seems like he is based off of the chips he's grabbing.
Taking the passive line. See if somebody will raise it up for him again.
Justin in position. Dealer button. King 10 off.
Pretty good hand on the button. Short-handed. Looks like he's raising a little bit here. Minimum raise would be 160. It looked like he put a little less than that out there, and the dealer's letting him know he's got to put a little bit more in. So 160 is the number. Folds back around. Angel looks like he's just going to call that minimum raise. And we'll see a flop.
Ace high flop.
Always scary when you have queens, but we can see he's still in the lead here. Checks twice, and now King 10 has a gut shot.
Angel double blocking that, doesn't know it.
Check it.
And another clean run out. Queens with the check mark.
Hey, Dustin. Give those to Ben. That's for that cruise thing. Go give those to him. Please.
Angel continues to check and gets the queens to showdown.
Kings, queens. Wow.
Good job.
Picks up pretty nice sized pot. Now chipping up a little over $500,000 in chips there.
That's got to feel good when you had 100,000 just 2 hands ago. Now right in the middle of the pack. Dorsal, the short stack now in the small blind with 220,000. No good cards yet for Patricia. Haven't seen much out of her. She came into the final table as the chip leader. Just hasn't had anything to play with yet. Action folds around, and Dorsal, the short stack, gets it all in. 9-7 on the button. Garvin gets out of the way. Angel looking at Jack 7. Has him dominated, but it's hard to call an all-in raise with Jack high. You might not know you're good here. That being said, he's got almost half the bet in the pot already. He will, however, make the fold, and that's a good pick up there for Dorsal. Paul getting some love in the chat now as well. It appears the blinds have gone up to 50 and 100,000, so a lot of pressure on these stacks. This tournament, again, was designed to end relatively quickly. These folks are not professional poker players. They're here to give some money to a charity. And so it's not going to take too long to get this down to whoever wins that 5-day cruise. Dorsal all in again, this time with a real hand. Ace King.
Angels King 7 out of the way, and Imagine 8-7. Yeah, also hits the muck.
It's going to show this one. Not showing the 9-7, but we'll show the Ace King.
Really just also showing some of the other players that there are aces and kings still in the deck. Patricia, again,
Pretty typical.
looks like she's been dealt like 8 deuce, 9 deuce, 9-4.
Sure his mic is still
Not a
on,
lot
so
to
we'll
work
go
with.
back and watch it. It'll be entertaining. Spoke too soon.
All in. 520.
Ace 7 for Dorsal. Puts all the chips in again. So today's tray out of the way. 6s for Angel. Hits the muck. Looks like he's waiting for some ladders. Picking up the blinds yet again as Dorsal.
Aggression paying off here at the final table, as it often does.
It is a weird thing sometimes to see phones at the stream table. But again, charity poker tournament, a little bit different for us.
Yeah, we typically take security very seriously here on the stream games, but this one is for a lot of fun. No real delay on this stream either. People are watching in real time in the room. 7-4 hitting the muck a lot here. A lot of these players don't understand that that's a really great hand that you're supposed to put all your chips in the middle with.
Yeah, Dan's hand. Queen 10 jamming here, though. Patricia definitely going to call this off. Finally has a hand worth putting some chips in with. The ace-jack does make the call.
How much is that? I'll call.
180 more.
Is that it?
I need help.
Gonna have cards on their backs here shortly.
Halfway out there, so.
Making sure the pot is correct. 2 live cards, though, for Paulie.
Can't phone a friend.
Yeah, he's going to need some help here. He does have the shorter stack.
Got it.
Patricia finally finding a hand to go with.
Ooh.
And it's an ace-high board. Bad news for Paulie. He needs running diamonds or running straight cards.
There's a 10.
Or running pairs. Got some life here. Needs a 10 or a queen. Oh, it's the deuce of clubs.
Thank you.
Nice job.
That is going to eliminate Paulie G from Lafayette. Real estate photography. He's got a third place finish for $141,000 under his belt. But today he's going to get 6th place. Thanks, Paulie, for coming out and supporting this great cause. Down to 5 players now. Garvin in the chip lead with over 1 million in chips.
Button right.
Sorry, babe.
So Patricia creeping back up to that, towards that chip lead, just shy of Garvin's 1.1. And this one will be blind versus blind. Action folding around to Justin, the small blind. He calls with 7-5. Dorsal putting the pressure on with king high. Raises to 315,000, which would put Justin all in.
Using the king's blocking properties there.
Oh, no, I'm good. Thank you.
Understanding that ace-x typically would just jam it in there from Justin, so king high should be good and blocks stronger hands.
I'm out of here.
That'll put me in 7th place right there, by God.
Aggression pays.
Now.
Chip leader now in the big blind. King queen now for Justin. Definitely. Sorry, he is going to be just limping in there. Probably setting the trap, saying, okay, jam on me this time.
And Dorsal is going to do it. He does have a better hand, though. Ace wheel suited.
Yeah. Comes with a click. Fully aware that he has the chip leader behind him. So doesn't want to just jam and get snapped off by a monster behind, but does target the stack of Justin and has the best of it going into the flop.
Another 60-40 situation. Dorsal on the better end of it this time, and Justin needing some help as the shorter stack.
And for Justin, you actually don't mind it. The 5 is pretty helpful, but that flop is not. Just throwing the shake of a hand immediately.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Well done, man.
Great job by Justin to play it down to 5th place here this evening. Can't be totally upset with that. Supporting a great cause while doing so.
Yeah,
And
Justin, information security analyst from the Woodlands here in Houston. Really happy that he came out to play today. Now we're down to just 4 players. One of these players taking home a 5-day cruise. One of them will be going to St. Charles. One of them can be staying here and having a great dinner at Champions Club. We've got some of the best food in Houston right here and a great hotel. Only poker club in all of Texas with a hotel on site. Great place to come stay and play. And one player just going to get a swag bag, so the heat is on now.
Hey, I got $10 that you get 40.
And Dorsal has taken the chip lead with that.
Can I get in on that?
Leave the gray out there. I'll be a small one for this game.
First walk of the final table, I believe.
break out the leash.
The easy way to win 50,000 in chips.
My feet are cold.
I didn't know that was the prize.
Yeah.
Now I can start playing. It's only one guest. Or I just give it to Brad and he can take you.
I got cheated. What person cheated me?
Now that Dorsal has this chip lead, let's see if he makes any sort of adjustments. He's already been pretty aggressive, and that's obviously contributed to him taking the chip lead. Chip lead's supposed to put pressure on shorter stacks, but we can see Patricia and Garvin still right there with him. Blind on blind here. Angel flops open-ended.
Okay.
Plenty of outs to make it straight. Doesn't come. A board pair instead on the turn. And he slows down. He let out flop, got called. And now Queen High plays. Angel, I love it. He's been super passive with the kings, with the queens. But Patricia looks like she's going to look him up with the queens. He's playing the board, so he has to make this move if he wants to win. But she makes the hero call.
With the front door clubs getting there and straights being made and everything, she makes the call with the queen high, and it's going to be good. Amazing. And Angel looking pretty dejected there. I think it was a great move. One of the draws got there, made the bluff, but unfortunately, Patricia just had too many chips and looked him up.
I'm sorry. Angel, thank you.
Well done.
Angel's a project manager from Katy. Outlasted 85 other players to get fourth place today. We're super happy he came to play this charity event. Down to 3 players now.
And blinds are going up.
My deal.
Chip consolidation here. Patricia taking the lead back. But you can see it. Anybody's cruise at this point.
Yeah, pretty close between these 3 remaining players.
Looks like they're going to shuffle the players around. Same seating arrangement as far as position goes, but make it a little bit easier on the cameras and the dealer as well. Patricia going to be in the middle of it all with most of the chips. But yeah, pretty even there.
Super fun time here at Champions all day long. It was very exciting in the room. All these players having a great time, having some drinks. Had a special celebrity guest. You can see his picture in the background there. Randall Reeder was here supporting the cause, playing some poker with these folks. And I believe he's hosting a little funsy poker game in the VIP room right now.
100, 200?
Blinds are 100, 200,000, and a suited ace wheel first to act here. Just calls. Patricia out of the way, heads up between the boys here.
Check option.
First player checking in the dark. See that a lot in the cash games around here. Don't see it too much on the final table. I thought he said he was checking his option. Maybe he was just checking his option pre-flop. Hits top pair and leads out for a minimum bet.
Pass.
Garvin will get out of the way. Backdoor draws for him an ace high, but just not enough. And Dorsal does show the queen.
There's a wreck right there.
Jen Palmer, one of our very experienced floors here, doing a bit of a color up. Gonna make it easier for both the players and the dealer to move some chips around.
Yeah, if you've ever watched any World Series of Poker coverage, you might have seen Jen flitting around in the background. She's worked all the biggest tournaments in the world.
Me. You can have that.
That is what originally brought me to Champions, is the amazing tournament structures and experience
A few of us. It goes by faster.
from all the employees here. The staff, very experienced on the circuit, and it's super funny. I was watching the WSOP Bahamas recently and saw Jen Palmer working down there.
Yeah. Dorsal taking the lead here, hitting a 7 on an ace-ace-7 board, and he's going to put the pressure on.
Your chips are right here.
It's kind of hard to play with that.
Right here, right here.
I don't have a chair.
We'll get you one.
I'm all in again for 25,000. Kick their ass.
Those chips have value. No cash value on these tournament chips, at least not a direct correlation.
Yeah, it looks like Preston did go play some cash game, though.
Yeah.
Oh, 200,000? Oh, be careful. There's a...
Jack 6 suited. Not too bad when you're three-handed and you have the button. It's going to put the pressure on, raising the 400. Garvin with a very famous poker hand, the Brunson, 10 deuce, famously winning 2 World Series of Poker Championships in a row. He gets out of the way, though. And a good thing he did, because Jack 6 is a little bit better than 10 deuce. Jen getting rid of all of the 5,000 chips here. Everybody's going to have nothing but 25K green octagons left soon.
Yeah. I like them.
Don't get much for my money.
Oh, thank you.
Pass.
And another walk. This time dorsal, the benefit of some free chips.
I didn't realize she has 4, and you guys won't have enough to make change.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it. No, just.
Yep. Yeah.
The charity tournament, Jen, just color them up. Your hand on the button, now in the muck.
400.
And dorsal keeping up the pressure.
Enough for blinds, and you keep giving me the same damn cards.
Garvin's going to have to take a stand soon, but this isn't the one he wants to go with. He's thinking about it, though. He's got about half of his chips in the middle already.
Brad, is that your selfie light right there? A little circle, is that your selfie light?
I'm going to have to play. Well, I can't go all in on this.
Does find the fold. And dorsal now.
Okay, I'm all in on this one.
Twice as many chips as the next player down. Garvin almost all in already in the big blind.
Oh, they turned it around.
No, he is all in.
So there's something in the fine print. People from the border, they don't know, bro. They're not eligible to cruise because you're gonna.
He's gonna have to win this one.
Just make.
As of what date?
Just make sure you have your passport.
Yeah.
I went last Thursday.
He's from Guadalajara. You gotta make sure he's.
I got to the airport with my the cruise line with my son's passport.
Grab the wrong one.
Yeah.
He's gonna escape on this cruise. All right, lucky.
200. I call 200.
Yep.
Dorsal with the same hand back to back, 9-7 again. He's going to make the call here. Garvin all in. He's got the 10 deuce again.
Yes.
And Patricia already in there as well. She's in the big blind.
Oh, yeah. Let me see. What do you have?
Dorsal looking at a hand ranking chart there.
2 pair beats 1 pair. Okay.
Obviously, he knows what's going on.
He's got the third best hand going in. Patricia with queen high has the best of it out of the 3 players currently. Garvin all in for less than a big blind. And there is a queen on board. Best hand gets better.
200.
And she immediately fires out. That'll get rid of dorsal. And Garvin's going to need some help here. Running straight cards or running clubs could catch 2 pairs as well. Or this turn card is going to be very key for him.
A couple of clubs would be nice.
Jack of clubs would be a great card.
Or a 10.
An 8, though. And check mark is delivered. Patricia with 2 pairs already.
Thank you.
Well done.
And that is going to do it for Mike Garvin from right here in Houston. Gets 3rd place, though. He's going to get a really nice trophy.
Okay.
Trophy.
And a nice package. Food and rooms here at Champions Club Texas. We have an award-winning chef here. Great steaks. You should really come check it out if you've never been to Champions Club. 6440 West Sam Houston Parkway South in Houston, Texas. Only poker club in the entire state with a hotel on site.
It's a good cause, and I really appreciate you doing it.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben, take a picture, send it to Carrie.
All of that's fine.
Let's hold it off.
Okay.
Let's get it all in here.
Okay.
Get in the middle. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
About the LSU.
Thank you.
And then there were 2. Dorsal with the chip advantage as heads-up play starts.
I know. Yeah. Okay. Am I receiving here or here? Okay. Got
Who
it.
knew?
Very nice.
It's inside the cup.
We need to make this a habit.
Take this with me too.
And the blinds actually reverse when you get down to just 2 players.
Are those Pro V1s?
Good luck.
Thank you.
Small blind will be on the button.
Best of luck to you.
Yes, thank you so
Nice to
much.
meet
Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you for
very good.
supporting
Don't let
this.
this guy push you around,
I
man.
know.
Come on. You got this.
I know, I'm trying.
I told you where she owned me
Nothing poker. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
20 people ago.
And I don't
She
even
made me
need,
fold the best
I don't
hand.
even need a cruise. Oh,
I couldn't get nothing at this table.
10-4 and offsuit is hard to play.
But they're adding 10 days to your
Well, it was every call.
I know.
Amazing.
You see Brad Rubin there in the background, multiple World Series of Poker bracelet winner. He's one of the organizers of this event.
Give me 7 days and you take 8.
Okay, that works.
I get the first and the last day. You can have the middle.
Yeah, they're adding 10 days to her cruise.
Yeah.
So if first place is 5, they're adding 10. I'll let her win.
Well-
She gives me 7, she takes 8.
I might even give it to you. I cruise about 7 times a year. So I just got off of one on Monday, and I got one.
And I hate to tell you this, I've never been on a cruise.
You play your cards right.
Game 10 days on your cruise.
Hey, you
Literally
play your cards right.
play your cards right.
I might give it
I'm
to
going
you.
to try. All right.
I knew that phrase came from somewhere.
That's a good one. 200.
Queen high versus queen high. And a queen on the flop.
I'm all in.
Queens and trays for Patricia. She jams it all in. Dorsal with top pair. Let's gonna have a hard time laying this one down.
I got a queen, just one though.
Turn them.
Oh!
There could be potentially counterfeit outs though. An 8 pairs the board, or let's just call it right here and now. 3's full of queens. And it would have counterfeit on the end.
Now, Dorsal did have the most chips going into that, so it's not over yet, but
Love you too.
Patricia is going to have a huge lead now.
Hey, Randall.
Wait, it's not, no, there's still chips.
1,055,000.
1 million. Woo! Can I have that in hundreds?
Tournament increments.
Hey, I told you. Thank you. What second prize?
Good shot of Debbie there.
The Burge? Yeah.
That wasn't a cool turn card. Should have been more fun than that.
It was close.
And there's Randall in the background as well.
All right.
Cheers.
Oh, hang on. Cheers. There you go.
All right. That's what I need to know. She had a full house and I only had 1 pair. Let me see.
Full house and you had 2 pair.
She had a full house and I had 2 pair.
Come on.
Oh, that full house is better than 2 pair. I check.
What are these hands? Jack 4 versus Jack 5 now.
It's another setup. If there's a jack on this board.
4 does pick up a gut shot, but Dorsal flops a pair with backdoor clubs.
Don't worry about me.
I'll call.
She does make the call, and the chips may flip again. Dorsal in great shape here.
Oh, we got a pair. Come on, 3.
But she caught the 3 last time. Can she do it again?
Jack 5, Jack 4, my favorite hand.
Ace. Okay.
Clubs reducing the amount of 3s
Pair the board.
that Patricia can hit,
I'll take it.
Okay, you got it.
and Jack 5 will double up.
And now they are almost dead even in chips.
Have one. Yeah, have one.
We know the crowd favorite.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Can we have a 5?
Yes.
Had to go with it. Just take what you need.
Brian, not right now.
I mean, I just needed a 3. I had to stay with it. So.
Are you trying to tell me
I didn't know a full house beat 2 pair. I would have folded the last hand.
Give me the cheat sheet.
153 we're at. 150 and 3.
It's allowed. It was allowed the entire tournament.
Right? Like really needed?
Here we go.
All right, the blinds are up. You'll be 150, you'll be 300.
Okay.
The pressure is increasing. Blinds up to 150 and 300,000.
Whew.
Ready?
Yep.
Where's the pile of cash and the bracelet?
Yeah. I know, right?
You see that wooden flag up there?
Yeah, right. It's at Brad's house.
Yeah, I'm like,
That's a nice.
Oh,
No, it's
wow.
too big, but it's nice.
we can, I don't see why.
Queen high for Dorsal. He gets in there, and Patricia with king high will check her option.
It's nice, man. It's
Pretty special.
No pair
I'm all in.
Picture that.
for Dorsal, but Patricia hitting middle pair
Huh?
Did you wait?
jams it in.
Did she bet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I went all in.
Oh, it fits. Okay.
Thank you.
Great looking Camp Hope poker flag made by a couple of the veterans
I like that.
that are graduates of Camp Hope.
Great painting. Yeah, it's nice. You want to look? You want to look? No? No.
Suited king for Patricia now.
Finally a good hand. All in, all in.
King high versus king high.
This might be it.
What's he got?
Better than queen 7. Barely. 1.36 should be.
1.36 exactly. 1,360,000.
Suited king heads up. Dorsal's aggression paying off again.
150.
Yeah, if that 3 was a little bit stronger and still suited, Trisha might have called that one off there.
I think you're right. She gave it some thought there. She, I think, recognizes that heads up a suited king is not a bad hand, but that kicker was just a little too weak.
Yeah. And she did just limp in there as well, so it'd be different if she had raised. Then maybe she doesn't put that into a raised fold bucket, but just limped in, not risking the whole stack. Can easily get off of it.
Well, this should be the hand that ends the tournament here. 7-4 in play.
The Dan Fouts hand.
Patricia with queen 8, hitting a queen, and he hits a 7.
Oh, for sure I'm out.
He finds the fold with the 7-4.
Queen 7.
Thank you.
Well, that hand.
Patricia back on top.
It was queen 3 and queen 7. That would have been a good one. Of course.
Tell us about your room set, ODL. What is that?
Dorsal with the callback to
No,
the
it's
queen
just a
3
card,
versus queen 7.
Mm-hmm.
Against those full houses, right? They beat 2 pair?
Let me bring that back.
You sure she's never played before? She's pretty good.
Really struggling with these small kings. Does find the call, though. Dorsal checking his option. We'll see a flop.
Yeah, heads up, you definitely want to see as many flops as possible.
I check.
And then just take the skill and hand strength from there. Goes check, check quickly on the flop. Hearts come in immediately. Patricia
300.
with a combo draw. A 4 would straighten out. Art would give flush, but out of the way.
Good aggression again by Dorsal. Just taking the betting lead and taking down the pot. Something tells me this guy plays poker outside of charity tournaments.
It's all good.
So you're the president of what?
I would be betting on the same side as you there.
Dorsal, an accountant from Mercedes, Texas.
Open your eyes.
We finally hit our $8 million.
And Patricia works in the medical field from Humble, Texas.
You guys do 20 major events for them a year, right?
This year we are breaking all 20.
Congrats on
Chip stacks virtually identical again. They go to the flop. And Patricia hitting a pair. Bet and take it for Patricia.
I'll call.
Here we go.
All in.
Suited queen for Dorsal. The computer hand, they call it.
He had that hand when she made her full house.
Yeah. Every hand in poker is named Choctaw Nuts in the muck.
Quiet down, guys. Quiet down with the applause.
Be sure to educate us. Let us know what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
We've got the fan favorite and the villain.
We need him to sue Sylvia.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all fun.
Yep.
Heck of a putt.
Okay. Check.
Some action potentially here. Dorsal just smashing the flop. And takes it down.
Wanted to use a lifeline to phone my friend Brad, but it might be too soon.
He's familiar here. He made a final table here like 3 months ago, so he's comfortable here.
You're talking about the wrong guy.
First time here.
First, no kidding.
Yeah. My husband's company's sponsor, Infinity.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Thank you.
yes.
So you have another club you play?
No.
Hey, don't let that fool you. She knows what she's doing.
You think?
I own half of Royal Caribbean and Carnival.
7-4 gets there.
Check.
Patricia, top pair. Dorsal, middle pair, and backdoor diamonds for him. She's all in.
There you go.
Gets the fold.
Thank you.
And Patricia back on top just barely. Chip stacks, again, almost identical.
I think that'd be. Woo.
Is it 300 to me? Okay. I'm getting dizzy going back and forth.
I can see you're holding your own just fine.
I'm trying.
Do you play somewhere?
Just casinos and cruise line. And then I have some friends that we do a monthly game.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
she beat me in a pot later. What did he tell me? She has good lines. What did he tell me again? I got some tips for you.
Oh,
That was awesome.
So do you play professionally? He's like, yes, I got some tips for you.
She got you too.
Oh, I'm good.
Dorsal makes the call with 9-5. Patricia with a suited ace checks her option. She's going to take a flop here. Dorsal connects, and now Patricia's going to bet. She's got a wheel draw and just ace high.
300.
Did you win your table?
What's that?
Did you win your table?
All in, all in.
Dorsal jamming it all in with the pair and backdoor clubs.
Oh, that number keeps popping up. 1.36.
I'll call.
Patricia makes the call with one overcard and a gut shot to the straight. She's looking for a 3 or an ace. Dorsal in really good shape here. Oh, a 3
Wow.
right on the turn.
But brings a club at the same time, live to clubs on the end, but doesn't get it.
No good.
2 pair will be eliminated here by the straight.
Oh, yeah, I think she's got me by
Patricia
50K or so.
ships it.
Yeah, and it was so close going in. He's going to count the stacks to make it right. But she did have him just covered if the graphics are correct.
Wow, 20K.
Patricia, the big winner, just got off a cruise Monday. She's going again.
Good job, buddy. Good run.
Awesome energy here tonight by everybody. Little stat lines there.
She came into the final table as the chip leader with about 800,000 in chips. Waited patiently, didn't get very good card distribution for the first couple of orbits there. But then played it masterfully and took it all down. Dorsal was the really the aggressive player in this table. Knocked out a couple of different players, played very well, and he is going to enjoy that St. Charles package while Patricia gets the cruise. Super fun time here for the Camp Hope charity event at Champions Club in Houston, Texas. You need to come visit us if you haven't already done so. Come check us out here, 6440 West Sam Houston Parkway South in Houston, Texas. Appreciate y'all watching today. What a great event. Be sure to give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't already done so. And come on back. We're going to be streaming in just a couple of days. Pot Limit Omaha, cash game, and then the start of the Winter Poker Open here at Champions Club, February 5th to the 18th. Come play with us. For Kyle Miller, Steph out saying good night.
See ya.